Good morning, family and friends. This is day 37, June 3rd, 2021. And we're just leaving Telephone Pioneer Shelter. It's about 7:15 a.m. I'm heading for a deli that's right outside of Pauling. That's supposed to have some really good resupply stuff. And I need to resupply because I only got 1 day's worth of food. So we need to pick up a couple days. And I'm going to get hopefully some breakfast there. I haven't been able to do the breakfast thing in delis. Haven't been catching them at the right time. Either I have too much, or I just resupplied, or they're closed, or whatever the deal is. So anyway, it should be a nice, smooth ride, about 3 miles into Pauling, where we would get some deli food. Hopefully you enjoyed my videos that I uploaded 2 days, and then I'm uploading yesterday's right now. So hopefully you'll be able to see that soon. So we have some sloppy crop. Oh, I think we'll go out this way. So I have some sloppy stuff to negotiate. That was really sloppy. So let's get down this hill, cross the tracks, and see what Pauling gives us today. First fun fact of the day, we'll be in Connecticut. Actually, we're going to cross over between New York and Connecticut 3 times, like we did up in Jersey, coming out of High Point. So today, at the end of the day, we will be camping at the 10-mile river shelter. I think that's about 13 and a half or 14 but we will be in Connecticut, so we'll be able to cross off another state, a complete state on our list later on today. This oak tree, the Dover oak, is supposed to be the tallest and oldest oak tree on the trail. Bigger than the one I shot yesterday. Pretty darn big. Yep, this is the field that I walked through 30 years ago when I came down with my asthma attack. Thankfully, they widened it, because I can remember it's just like walking in the field. I mean, with stuff growing right around me. Glad to see they widened the path. So this is kind of interesting. Going through this swamp, fortunately bog boards. Not too many, no one's really maintained this section. Splash, splash. Saw that coming. There's another splash, splash. Soggy, soggy field. There, here we have another boardwalk over a swampy area. And we have to go up and over that hill. That's after hopefully our resupply. I don't know how long this bridge is, or boardwalk I should say. Looks like it ends right here. Oh no, it keeps going. It's just the railings end. It's like the boardwalk in coming down out of Pochuck Mountain in New Jersey. Breakfast of champions. Bacon, egg, and cheese on a sesame seed bagel and a mean bean monster drink. So I'm going to be rocking and rolling down the trail. Alright, leaving Tony's Deli. And what a blessing. I got hooked up. There's a section hiker from Cincinnati who was just ending his hike. He gave me like 3 days worth of food. Energy drinks. He gave me the sun-kissed packaged foods, some electrolytes, some snacks. Wow, and he had half a canister of gas he gave me, and I needed that too. So yeah, I got hooked up. Plus I left there with a sandwich wrap for later on or tonight or whatever. But yeah, so I'm set for a couple days. Now I just got to deal with this road walk a little bit, and we'll be back in the woods. I forgot to mention. So huge shout out to Freight Train for hooking me up. He's catching. Got a shuttle to Kent, Connecticut. He's catching up with his buddy, and they're going to drive back to Cincinnati today. He's just doing a couple sections, did New York and part of Connecticut. Well, he finished in New York, I think. I don't know. But thank you, Freight Train, for helping a fellow hiker out. Now we're in these fields for a little bit. It's sprinkling. I got my umbrella out. I don't know if I'll need it though. There's that brown tower, whatever it is, silo. That's in every Thru-Hiker's video. And now it's in mine. We have to go up this hill a little bit. I think I'm gonna go right by it. Let's check it out. Here's we're on top of the hill here. I don't know what it is. It's a silo of some sort. But anyway, here's where we're hiking into. These nice fields. Here's our blaze, and we got to get up into those hills, and I'll be following that ridge all day. There's blowdown after blowdown after blowdown on this section of the trail. I mean, I've had to negotiate at least 5 or 6 of them. Some of them really tough to pass. I just passed a woman who cut down some brush. She says that they weren't allowed. It's from the hurricane 2 years ago. And they weren't allowed to come out here because of COVID last year to clear out this stuff. So there's an awful lot of work that needs to be done out here. So of course I thanked her for clearing out things. I didn't say how poorly maintained this trail was, which it is. That's what I was thinking before I ran into her, but okay, it makes sense now. I do remember some crazy weather. I thought it was in 2020 that resulted in a lot of blowdowns. But she said it was the hurricane 2 years ago, so okay, she's a local, I'll take her word for it. But anyway, we're on top of the ridge, and we're cruising. Overcast, hasn't started raining yet. I just hope I get to camp before it does, if it does. And stuff like this, a lot of stuff like this. Low bridge. I gotta go in between that. I mean, I gotta do a lot of bending, which I don't really like to do, but you have to do it. That was no fun. I had to crawl through that little space there, get stuck, get as low as I possibly could on my knees, and crawl through there. Not much fun, but it's what the AT throws at you, and it's part of the challenge. you need to overcome if you want to be a through hiker. You know, on second thought, with all this, oh, we can't do this because of COVID, can do this because of COVID. Well, in retrospect, what we know now, well, that's a lot of BS. Because you can't clear blowdowns. You can't work out in the woods where you're not going to see a whole lot of people, especially hikers last year who had to cancel their hike because the dopey ATC said to. It's ridiculous. Come out here, enjoy the woods, the outdoors, fresh air. I mean, come on. This is the best place to be. Not cooped up in your house, doing nothing, gaining COVID weight. Get outside and enjoy the outdoors. Enjoy God's creation. That's what I say. COVID. Blah. This is what Vermont looks like. Vermont. The mud season is now. Hopefully by the time I get up there in a week and a half or two, a lot of the mud will be dried up. Man, I love this trail this morning. I had to climb over rocks the past few days. Man, I got this nice flat section, and you can see how far it goes. It's great. It's great. Really make up some time. I'm about, I'd say, 1.5 miles from the shelter where we're gonna have our lunch that we bought at the deli. It's a wrap, chicken breast and tomatoes, olives, cheese, all kinds of good stuff. Oh. So, yeah, I love this trail. Oh yeah, and when we get to the shelter, if I can, I'll break out all the stuff that freight train gave me. You'll be amazed, as I was. Well, maybe not as much as I was, because you're at home. You can just get up and go to the fridge and get anything. But it was like winning the lottery. Look at these trees, how this oak tree just sheared off. That's amazing. Look at that. Boom, right there. And then this one right there too. Oh no, that, I don't know, but look at that. I see a lot of these here. So that hurricane or whatever it was that came through here did a lot of damage. More huge blowdowns. All across the trail. Well, thank you for maintaining this, for cleaning that up. That would have been a pain in the neck to get through. A.T. Wiley Shelter for lunch. Wiley Shelter, established in 1940. Okay. I remember this shelter. I had lunch here, just like I'm going to do now. Wow, look at that big blowdown. Wow. Jeez. Man, that hurricane must have devastated this area. So look at all this stuff freight train hooked me up with. You got beef, teriyaki beefsteak. You got Cheez-Its, a little trail mix, some assorted fruit, a little caffeinated and vitamins. I don't know, candies, some coffee mixes, Gatorade, electrolytes, and 3 dinners, and half a thing of canister. It's perfect. I'm good for a couple days here. It's unbelievable. Thank you once again, Freight Train. You don't know how helpful this has been. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at this footbridge. It's seen better days. Oh, is it closed? Hold on a second. Oh crap, it is. Wow. It is closed. I don't know, can we go over it? You think we should try it? If I stay all the way over to the one side, let's see. That should be okay. I'm gonna go over. I'm sure I'm not the first one to do this. Oh, we made it. That wasn't even half sketchy. Oh well. Another obstacle completed on the AT. Boom. Looky, 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 everybody. Welcome to Connecticut. Gateway to New England. Hoyt Road, Sherman, Connecticut. Well, how about that? Okay. ConnecticutAMCTrails.com. Well, let's step into Connecticut, folks. We're in Connecticut. Back of the sign. All right. So, let's do the done list. Maryland, done. Pennsylvania, done. New Jersey, done. New York, done. So that is 4 states. No, that's, I'll figure it out. But anyway, so we're in Connecticut. Let's enjoy Connecticut, folks. The gateway to New England. We're on top of 10 Mile Hill, everybody. This is the only view we're going to get of the day. Some kind of tower over there. I don't know what that is. But it is about 1,000-foot ascent from the road we just came from. Good climb. And like I said, the shelter's only about a mile away. Good, because it's 2:30. It's supposed to rain by at least 5. So give me a good chance to find a site and get set up. 10 Mile River. I don't know if this river is 10 miles. A lot of debris over here. Let's see if we can see what it is. Just a lot of driftwood. Home for the night, I hope. So here we are at 10 Mile River Shelter, built in 1995. Oh, so this wasn't here when I did my, well, I didn't do this section, that's right, 30 years ago. But it's a nice area here, nice wide open area. There's a well pump right there, and there's a bear box, privies to my left behind me. And then here's my setup in another tent. The hammockers here. So, end of the day recap. Another kind of slacker day. I only did 13.5 miles. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain. Well, actually, it should have been raining by now, but it's not. So tomorrow it's going to rain. I've got to put in 16 miles. I'm going to start upping my miles. I feel like I'm slacking. I can be in Massachusetts probably by Monday. Today is Thursday. So yeah, it's 13 miles today, 16 miles probably in the rain tomorrow, but that's okay. That's you got to pay your dues if you want to be a through hiker. So that's about it. Thank you again for watching. Have a great evening, and of course, God bless.